So how do you handle that big problem where you have these kids that are sitting in front of Facebook and being brainwashed by the anti-Christian, censoring Christians, calling Christians haters, pushing socialist propaganda? How do you address that mindset into youth right now?
Well, what I always tell them concerning social media, concerning video games, or anything of that nature is all of that stuff is, well, especially the video games. It's all fleeting things, and a lot of it is just make believe. It's all fantasy, especially the video games. You're sitting in front of a screen playing video games all day. That's all fantasy. There's nothing lasting about that. There's nothing real about that. But what is real is God's Word. If you want to really apply yourself to something that is lasting, and not only lasting but eternal, you should be focused on God's Word. And with the phones, I just encourage them not to get a phone.
Yeah,
Don't get a phone. You don't need a phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if your parents allow you to get a phone, get a flip phone. You don't need to have a smartphone. It's not an essential thing. And so that's the other thing that I counsel them is, one, apply yourself to something that is real, that's lasting, that's eternal, that's really meaningful. Put away the things that are fake, put away the things that are fleeting and the things that are just make-believe. And secondly, concerning like phones and social media and stuff like that, put that stuff away. Minimize that. Don't get a phone, or if you do, like I said, really be prayerful in what phone you get and how much access that you give yourself. And I'm trying to tell that to the parents. I know Pastor Mike does a great job of telling the parents that as well. Don't give your kids, especially in junior high, a cell phone. You don't need a cell phone. And so I'm grateful. We have most of our junior high students here don't have cell phones. A lot of our high school students don't have cell phones, and I think that's just a byproduct of the great job that Pastor Mike has done. But I know largely in the state of California, most kids have a cell phone. So I just tell them, put it away. You don't need it. You absolutely don't need it. Don't get one. If you have one, go trade it in for a flip phone.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Get rid of it, because it really is. It can be just this all-consuming thing, and it really becomes an addiction.